Hello, Christian. How are you doing? Well, today it's a little bit windy here outside. I hope the weather in the States get better soon. Let me tell you, last week we had some seismic activity here. On Wednesday, when I was having my breakfast, the earth started to shake, but fortunately, it wasn't a big deal. On the other hand, I want to thank you for replying my video. It helped me a lot to practice some areas that I haven't paid attention before, like my pronunciation and how to use the ing verb to talk about the future. That's a little bit confusing for me, but I'm gonna try to practice by myself. If I had to rate what is my current level of English, I'd say I'm intermediate English speaker. That's why I write my thoughts down first. That's a good technique to practice my writing skills and speaking skills, like if I was an actor. Speaking of which university am I going to? You're right, I'm studying at US. As you know, US is the first and the only one public university here in El Salvador. There, I am studying a major in Spanish literature because I want to be a teacher. I love to read books. I love to write down some short stories. Sometimes, sometimes I post my short stories on my Facebook profile, so you can feel free to check it out if you want. Um, another things I heard that you were visiting El Salvador last year. Uh, uh, Even when you were here, you sent me an inbox, congratulated me for my birthday. Thank you for that. That was really kind. I hope that you were having a good time here. Um, uh, and if you come to teach English at US, I can assure you that most of the students gonna take your class. Traditionally here in El Salvador, the majority of English teachers are Salvadorans, but nowadays the growing call center industry and the social networks has changed the way of learning English as a foreign language into a second language. For that reason, I think it's very important to practice with native speakers because it's necessary to understand how to use the language according to the situations or some cultural backgrounds. By the way, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, when I was a beginner, I was studying with a native speaker from Boston. I learned a lot of things from her. I remember she told us the Massachusetts and El Salvador has the same size. About pupusas, well, I love them too. I eat pupusas with my family for dinner every Sunday, but you can eat them anytime. There's a lot of variety of pupusas made of beans and cheese, pumpkin and cheese, shrinks, and chicken, and I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't prepare them. I don't know what else to say. Just take care, and I see you next time.